Have you ever been in a place in your life where you didn't know who you are and you're just going day by day trying to figure everything out? Maybe you're at that place right now in your life where you don't know who you are and you're doing everything on your end trying to see what you can do about it. Maybe you're pursuing college and you're not supposed to be in college. Maybe you're pursuing things that you're really not called to do and now you're struggling to do it. In 2009, it was right after I graduated high school, and it was actually in August when I wrote this poem. But everybody was going back to school. I was going to college, and I always thought that I was going to be a teacher. Ever since the third grade, I thought I would be a teacher. But I was in college, and I just felt like I didn't really belong there. And at that time of my life, I started to kind of rebel and get involved in the wrong crowd. I started going out to parties and doing stupid stuff that I knew wasn't me and I shouldn't have been doing. But I felt like I had to run. I felt like that was the only thing that I could do to get away from the person that I knew I wasn't. And so the only other thing that I knew how to do was to run. So the poem that I wrote when August 23rd, 2009, it's called Running. And I wanted to share it with you today because I don't know, maybe you're at that place in your life where you really don't know who you are or you don't know what you're called to do or what you're doing. And so all you feel like you want to do is run. So hopefully this will reach you or a friend or someone that you may know. But okay. I'm running so far away. Nothing can hold me back, nothing can get me to stay. But when I turn around, I see their face. How can I lay this down and leave this place? I want to give him my life. I want to surrender it all. I want to give him my hand, but I'm scared I might fall. So quickly, life is changing. So many thoughts are racing. I put a smile on my face and nobody can see. I try to be strong, stronger than I can be. He is waiting on me to take his hand. I reach for him, but I'm slipping when shifting sand. And right when I fell down, he raised me up to stand my ground. But life keeps getting in the way. The giants keep telling me to run away. So I'm running, running so far away. Nothing can get me to stay. I try not to turn around, but when I do, I see their face. One even said, "Don't give up. Don't give up on this race." I feel pulled in two different ways. God is trying, God is tugging on my heart, telling me to stay. My weights are pulling me down, so I feel I have to run. But things, but that's when I say with boldness, I'm done. I'm done with the roller coasters, always up or down. I'm done putting on a smile over top of my frown. So I'm going to be everything that He is calling me to be. He is my daddy who has set me free. So I'm running the race. And through all my struggles, He has me safe in that secret place. So I give Him my life, I surrender it all. I give Him my hand, and I know He'll catch me when I fall. So at that time, I wrote that poem, and in the part where it said, "When I look back, I see their face." I'm basically talking about children because I've always had a heart for children. I've always had a love for children. And when I was writing this poem and I was just releasing everything that I was going through at that time, I thought about all the little hands and all the little eyes that were looking up to me. So when I was writing it, I thought, if I walk away from this life, what is it going to tell the kids that are looking up to me? How are they going to respond to that? They look up to me and they count on me to pray with them or be there for them. I couldn't imagine not being there for them. And so when I looked back, I really thought that the children is what really held me together. Just the love that I had for them, and to know that if I would have given up, if I would have done these other things that they would have seen, partying or drinking or whatever it is, then what kind of role model am I being to those children? I don't want them to do that. I don't want them to grow up thinking that they don't know who they are, they don't know the love of Christ, and then they slip into the same thing that I slipped into. So when I write that, it really caught me when I took a step back and I looked at everything that was going on in my life at that time, and I just saw the little eyes looking at me, just with wonder, and these eyes that wanted to grow and learn Christ. So I'm here to tell you, don't give up. You have little eyes watching you, and you have people looking up to you and just wanting to know what's next in your life. And the children, they're going to want to know that as well. So stay encouraged.